You know, we keep getting these sports joints. They gonna think we Cam and Mace. First off, it's an honor and a privilege to have a Dallas Cowboys NFL player down here. You know, we like to get these type of interviews. Demarcus Lawrence, what's going on with you, brother?
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you down here. So now, before we get into it, just tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Well, you know, I'm about to enter my 11th year in the league, and over the course of my career, I've earned $117 million.
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Came on here just to spread some, cautionary tale of how I went broke in the beginning of my career.
And so now, we was glad to get this interview because a lot of people need to know about like having large sums of money and just the life of being a star and everything. So now, you mentioned you went broke. You were up hundreds of millions of dollars.
Well, initially, when my first contract, my rookie contract was for $5.5 million, and I got a $2.3 million signing bonus. You know, when you come from a lower economic community and not used to having money, you thinking that, you know, you could just spend however you want to spend, but you really can't do that. You need accountants when you get money in. It's not like when you get money and you're in the hood and you're hiding it under your mattress and all that. You're putting it in shoe boxes. This is a little different. It's in the bank. You ain't playing. You playing with credit cards, and you know you can spend more than you actually have.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
It's not. I don't want to say like only like, you know, like urban people do this, but it had nothing to do with like a large entourage or nothing like that.
No, I didn't travel with a lot of people. I mean, I wasn't MC Hammer or nothing. I kept a few friends around me, but I didn't travel like that. But this thing could happen to Caucasians too. I met a lot of Caucasians, you know what I'm saying, on my way up that was going down when I came down. But in any event, you know, I had called my accountant one day and he was like, yo, you in the negative, your balance is in the negative.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I'm like, in the negative. He was like, yeah, so that's when I realized, you know, I had squandered that money and I had effed up. And
when it comes to the NFL, do they like help they people after, or is there a union or something at the end of?
What actually happens is, you know, now they're getting a little better, because before when you came in, it was nobody there as the big brother or the teacher, you know, and a lot of us, you know, we be arrogant when we come in and get that money. So they may have been around and I may have not even gave them my ear. But, you know, one person I did listen to was my father, because, you know, I grew up with him putting foot to ass. So when I told him what happened, he said, are you stupid? I realized that I was behaving stupidly and I had to really get my finances in order.
And I'll be reminisced if I didn't ask this. With the cheerleaders in Dallas being some of the most talked about cheerleaders in the world, do the players talk to the cheerleaders?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I mean, we talk to everybody. You know, we talk to our fans, we talk to the cheerleaders, you know. We socialize because we like to, you know, it's a social sport, you know. There's a lot of interaction with the fans and the athletes, so yeah, definitely we on speaking terms, if that's what you mean.
You know, I meant like, you know.
I know what you talk. You talking talk. I mean, I can't speak for anybody else, but you know me, I always kept it professional.
Well, thanks for saying. So now, with your long, lustrous career in the NFL, I'm pretty sure you've seen a lot and been around a lot of people with Lawrence Taylor and people that just, did I say his name right? LT, you know what to.
I know what you're talking
about. But being around all these people and all this like partying and drugs and things that happen inside the NFL, do you think the NFL should take more initiative on how people act outside of the field?
I think the NFL needs to do a lot more for its players, because, you know, a lot of people don't really know, but NFL really stands for not for long. So if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing and you have no mentorship, it can be not for long for anybody. But I think the NFL needs to do more and, you know, stop treating us like, you know, high-paid slaves. Damn! And, you know, invest more in their players after the game is over, you know. They starting to do a little bit with the traumatic head injuries, but, you know, you can be ass out for more than a head injury.
Well, thanks for coming down. Thanks for talking with us. And you know, a lot of people need to hear them rags to riches story.
Definitely.
And no, before we get you out of were you able to save any money? Like, you
know, after my pops took his foot out my ass and started coaching me on my finances, I got my act together, you know, and I made it over the course of my career 117 million. Now, if you add that up, I squandered like 7 in the beginning, but definitely I'm in a better place now, and that's why I want to tell all aspiring athletes and those in the hood just saving in their piggy banks and all that. Listen, it's one thing to have money, but you got to know how to keep money, you know, and you got to know what to do with it.
And thanks for coming down. Thanks for talking with us.
My pleasure. I'm going to tackle some girls on the way out. Listen, quick public service announcement. Certain portions of this channel and segments are just satire. It's strictly for shit and giggles. So don't get all bent out of shape. Support the channel. It's just jokes.